Documents, videos, bang, bang. And then this should be, I think that's the one. Is that today's date? No, that's not today's date. Where is, okay, well, maybe I hit stop recording fast enough. Anywho, let's pull up the YouTube chat. All right, cool. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be just a kind of chill stream. We're just gonna kind of, relax today. Yeah, I thought I hit on OBS. I did hit start recording instead of start streaming on accident. And whenever I did that, I thought it was gonna actually record a video, but I guess I hit stop recording fast enough that didn't actually record a video. So that's cool. But yeah, today's just gonna be a kind of a chill stream. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not like, I just woke up and I'm not really like all there right now, so I'm just kind of trying to chill today. Probably gonna play some Hearthstone towards the end of it, but for now, what I'm gonna pull up is I'm gonna be pulling up Raid Shadow Legends. Actually, before I do that, I am going to pull this up, close this, open this, bring this over here, and I'm just gonna like kind of chill and show you guys what I normally do. Hey, what's going on, PP? I'm just kind of chilling today. It's not going to be a normal stream, so feel free to do whatever you want to do, bro. But yeah, so this is what I normally do is I'm just kind of like, doing stuff that I would normally do. I literally like I woke up, went down, got some breakfast, ate the breakfast, and then started the stream. Like that's all I've done today. So I'm still kind of waking up and all that. But yeah, so this is what I normally do whenever I start up my computer for the day is I go through YouTube and see any subscriptions or videos, whatever. I kind of look around and I kind of just find videos that I want to watch and I just fill up my browser up here with videos that I want to watch. For instance, that one. That's cool. All right, sweet. Yeah, no, I'm just kind of just gonna chill, man. Look around for any. A lot of the times I'll check. So a lot of these videos, like these are all actually good ones. YouTube's actually recommending good videos right now. But like for instance, that's something I'd watch. I'd see that, but it's from 2 years ago. So I tend to look at the dates whenever I'm picking out videos. Like that's from 3 months ago. Nah, I'm good. Sure, we'll watch the Sidemen. Why not? We'll watch the Sidemen. It's funny because I like watching people play Among Us more than I do playing Among Us. I feel like if I would have gotten into like a Discord where people are playing Among Us and like had that like talking interaction more so than just typing, I feel like I would have enjoyed the game more. But at the same time, all the bugs I was experiencing, I just couldn't do it. It was just too much. Hunter Biden bombshell drops. Huh. So this guy here, Ben Shapiro. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but he does politics, and it would be weird. I'm actually tempted to watch this. YouTube did a good recommendation here. The reason why I'm tempted to watch this is because this guy's always up to date on the news. So how would there be, unless I would think if there's a bombshell, it's a new bombshell past the point that his computer got brought in for repairs and they found possibly him having relations with a minor, which would be, not legal, as well as the fact that he recorded it apparently without their consent, and there were numerous videos of that, so that could also be illegal. So yeah, it was just kind of weird. Maybe I would assume that's what he's talking about. Like that's the most recent update. Besides that, there's like videos of him smoking crack and having sex while he's doing it. So like, I mean, there's all types of videos and stuff. So unless they're, I would think that what this is them bringing charges forward for him having sexual relations with a minor. All MSI gaming PC. I mean, that's pretty interesting. My computer is almost all MSI. My AIO is not MSI, my RAM's not MSI, and my memory, my solid state memory is not MSI. But my GPU is MSI, my motherboard's MSI. You can't get an MSI CPU. So, yeah, I don't know. That's cool. I'll watch that. So this is just what I normally do, is I just, you know, fill this up with stuff I want to watch throughout the day, and this gives me stuff to watch while I'm, you know, editing videos or whatever. You know, so we're just kind of chilling right now. Oh, here's another guy's reaction to it. Fusion champion. Okay, well, he caught my eye more than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause that. Where's the other guy? Here's the other guy I was going to watch. We're going to just slide that on over there. Let's see, 1 hour ago. The Heart Attack Breakfast Challenge. Nah, I'm good. Oh, 3 hours ago, Machine Gun Kelly released a new video. For sure. We got to pause that quick, though, because if any bit of that comes through, YouTube's going to strike this live stream because any part of his video, because it's music, came through. News 3080 improvement numbers. Nah, I'm good. Final presidential debate. Watch live. Scheduled for... Was the presidential... That's another thing I'm going to look up right quick. Dyslexia kicking in there. Sorry. Last presidential debate. Is there going to be... I thought it would come up with, like, the actual date and time. When is the last? There we go. October 22nd. Okay, so I think yesterday on stream I said the last presidential debate is supposed to be coming up. So it is. It's today. Less than 2 weeks before election day. Does it give me a time? I want to know a time. Because I actually do want to tune in. It should be pretty interesting. Supposedly they're going to, like, cut the mic whenever they're outside of their time. And or when they interrupt each other, which is hilarious. Because if I feel like if somebody interrupts and then he addresses it, is that interrupting? So even though it's during his time, they'll cut his mic? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, here we go. Scheduled for 9 p.m. Eastern. There we go. Cool. Okay. So that's what I wanted to know there. Back over to YouTube. Actually, for now, we're going to go ahead and head back over here and read PB's comments. I'm so weird. I listen to planes taking off as ASMR, and I've been vibing to it. I mean, that's not weird, but at the same time, I'd say, like, you know, I wouldn't get used to that because you might end up moving somewhere where you have to listen to that all the time anyways. Yeah, no, so, what I was gonna say is, like, my old house that I used to live in whenever I lived here with my parents a long time ago, that old house was, like, right underneath... Wait a second. Story is fake news, 100%. Okay, well, I haven't heard this guy's story, I don't think. But yeah, I used to live, like, right under an airport, and eventually you actually just, like... You know how whenever you smell something that stinks and, like, 10 minutes later, if you're forced to stay in the same place, like, say there's a kid that stinks in your class, right? After about 10 minutes, you kind of forget that he stinks. Like, you go nose blind to it. You actually forget the sound of airplanes. It's kind of weird. Like, and the funny thing is I didn't realize I had forgot the sound of airplanes until I went back there to visit my parents, and I heard all the airplanes because there's one. They live literally, like, underneath the trail of where the planes come in and take off from, and so, like, every hour approximately you hear an airplane. And it's funny because I just, like, I never realized it after the first, like, year of living there, and I lived there for, like, 4 years, and then I went back to visit them. I was like, wow, this is annoying. This is really, really annoying. But anyways, let's see. Literally came late because I was listening to them. Well, I mean, that's cool, man. This is just gonna be kind of a chill stream anyways. So, I mean, you do you, man. Oh, I guess I should be listening to music. Duh. Why am I not putting up Spotify music? Derp the herp derp. Come on, man. Oh wait, no. Why is this the only one that's popping up? That's so weird. This is what I'm trying to do right quick. Let's just do this over here. Liked songs. Here we go. Okay, no. So the reason why I have 2 liked songs is because we've listened to 2 different Stream Beats, playlists, and I like the one that we ended on, so that way I know where to start over again. So you'll see one that's liked here, and the one that's liked, there we go. So that one, that was the last one we listened to in order, because I don't wanna play the same thing twice. I mean, I'm sure I could because it's just background music anyways, but, like, okay. Where is, so there should be multiple. That's something else I need to figure out. Here we go. Here's the other one. So let's go here. And then also let's save to your library. That's not what I necessarily want to do. I want to save it to a playlist. Go to playlist radio. Sure. No, that's not what I want. Go to playlist. Okay, no, that's not what I want either. I don't know how to use this. I don't know how to use freaking Spotify well. Sorry guys. Um Save to your library? Oh, okay, so that's all I had to do. Okay, so boop boop. Oh wait, no, we need to go boop 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 boop. Spotify user, there. Playlist. Okay, we need to delete from here forward, I think. And then go with that. No, that's not gonna do it either. Okay, what I'm trying to do is there's Stream Beats makes like 4 other playlists, and I was gonna try and add all those to my library while we're here anyways. M B E A T S Stream Beats. Enter. Okay, so hip hop. Let's go ahead and go to that one. Let's go ahead and go there. There should be one more. Why am I not seeing the other ones? Stream Beats Volume 2. No. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the other one. Synthwave. Yeah, here's all 4 of the Stream Beats, by the way. Oh wait, no, that's not all 4 of them because I haven't seen that one before. So let's go here, 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 here. Oh wait, is this by the same guy? Created by, okay, yeah, that should be by the same guy. All of this music, by the way, that I'm adding, if you guys decide you want to stream in the future, no, okay, that is not by the same guy. So Stream Beats Hi-Fi. So we can, I'm not sure if we can use that on stream. So because it's not made by the same guy. These guys are these are made by Harris Heller. These are made by 2 other guys. So I'm not entirely sure that I can use it. Yeah, okay. So there were 4. That's what I thought there were 4 made by this same guy. I know because he is a fellow streamer. He actually used to be in music production, and he actually made all the tracks on here. And so all this music, he made it as a streamer for other streamers to use. So yeah, we're gonna have all 4 of those, and then we were in. What are you guys feeling? Us? Well, PP's the only one in the stream, anyways. You feeling a particular mood, PP? Synthwave, hip hop, lo-fi, EDM. Any particular mood, my man's? Aside from that, let me read your comment while you reply if you want to. Oh wait, I was early. LOL. Yeah, you weren't necessarily early. I just started streaming late. So yeah. Yeah, I started streaming late because I kind of woke up late. So it is what it is. I'm feeling Mackie G make me feel. I don't know what that is. I'm talking about out of these 4. There's only a certain amount of stuff I can play without getting copyrighted. So I'm talking about out of these 4. Is there a general? Because I don't know what that is either. Let's go, baby. Yeah, no, I don't know who that is. Mackie G. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Also, I don't want to get copyright strike, so I don't think I can play that guy's music. I went to pee, and the first thing I hear was have sex and smoking weed. What? Who said that? LOL. First thing. I don't know. Lo-fi. All right. Lo-fi. And then we scroll down until we get to the one that we liked, which was the last one we were listening to. Bang. And bang. Cool. Hopefully that's not too loud. Let me pull this up right quick to check audio levels. You said that? When did I say that? Oh, no, he was smoking crack, not smoking weed. It was, I was talking about Biden's son. Yeah, that's what, you saying the smoking weed thing was what threw me off, because he wasn't smoking weed, he was smoking crack. So let's see. I think the audio is a little bit loud. Let's turn that down a little bit to where at least, like, you know, it's supposed to be background music, not, you know. I don't know if you can see the cat either. Yeah, you can see her face, see? She jumped up in my lap. Here, come here. Oh, come here. We're gonna lean back in the chair a little bit away from the microphone, so that way she's laying up against my back. Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, don't rub your face on the microphone. Don't do that. No. Mm-hmm. Are you good? Was that enough lovin's? There you go. All right, cool. I wanted to give her enough pets and lovin's so she'd just jump back off and leave me alone for like 30 minutes or so. That's what I was hoping for. Anywho, yeah, but he wasn't smoking weed. He was smoking crack, so that's what threw me off. Sorry, I got cat hairs on my nose. I see streamers always reacting to daily dose of the internet, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm reacting, more so just like, I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling, man. I don't if you call that reacting, for sure. I think we're good on stuff. Wait. Okay. I think we're pretty much good on stuff for YouTube. I mean, we've got like 5 videos I want to watch, so I'm going to minimize that, and then I'm going to open up Raid Shadow Legends because I have just recently started getting competitive again. The cat's back. I don't know if you guys can see her. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I think you guys can see her, but she just came back. But yeah, probably like the chill games that we're going to play is like Raid Shadow Legends and Hearthstone. Pretty much what we're going to be playing, because those are kind of chill games that I don't really have to think about. I just kind of do. At Raid Shadow Legends, if you guys want to play it, to anybody who watches this in the future, not just you, PP, to anybody who might want to watch it, this is what it looks like once you've reached into the like maintenance phase, to where you're like barely doing anything because you've completed most of the game. We're gonna go here, here, here. That's to check into the clan, and we're gonna start a clan boss battle, which is already almost dead. All right, let's see. Resistance, speed though. 15% HP. No, we're gonna sell that. Bang. And gloves, HP, sell. Those were bad gloves. And then we claim another chest from something. I don't know what that chest came from, but all right. Bang, bang. And we're gonna fight brutal here and just let that run on automatic, because that's the way I built this team. If I didn't go automatic, you'd have to pick what attack these guys are doing each time, and that just takes too much time, so I just let it do auto, because this battle's gonna last like 5 minutes probably. I don't know, it feels like 5 minutes. Daily dose, stuff like that. LOL, I'm not voting, or I'm not moving next to an airport, XD. Well, I mean, it'd be a way to get to listen to airplanes for free. No, I'm just saying, the reason why I said that is because I feel like I've listened to enough airplanes in my life. I don't really want to listen to airplanes as a form of ASMR was basically my point. Well, in my home, planes would be like only 1,000 foot, and it's not loud really. No, where I was living, the planes were more than 1,000 foot. The planes were like, basically like, how do I say this? The airport was approximately 5 miles away on the roads, like going one direction. And so they were like coming in to land over top of my house. So yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't like shake the walls loud every time a plane took off or landed, but it was loud enough that like you knew it was a thing. Like it was loud enough to where you'd pause in conversation. If you weren't like, if it wasn't like a family gathering and everybody was talking loud to talk over each other, if it was just like you're sitting on the couch having a casual conversation, it was loud enough that you'd pause to, you know, let the plane go by. If you realized it was a thing. I love sitting in the back seat of a plane personally, best for having the engine booming. I mean, I don't know. See, I don't really pick my seats whenever it comes to flying. I pick the cheapest seat and they put me wherever they want to put me. I do prefer having a emergency exit seat because you get a little bit more leg room on those seats, and those seats usually they do charge like $10 extra, but me being 6 foot, I know I'm not like 6'2", 6'3", whatever, but even at 6 foot, planes are not designed for 6 foot people. The average person or the average male in America is like 5'8". So, which is hilarious because if you ask women how tall they think the average man is, they say like 6'1". And I'm like, you do realize like 6'1" is the top like 5% of men, right? Like I'm 6 foot and that's tall compared to the average, because the average in America, the average in most countries is around 5'8". And I'm like, that's women's expectations for you. They think every man has to be 6 foot, so I'm not going to date a man under 6 foot, and don't realize that 6 foot is like the top 5% of men. Most men are around 5'8". So like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Like there's the reality, and then what women think is the reality, and it's just like, no, that's not how that works. But anywho, what is it, like 74 centimeters, I think, because somebody was saying you should measure in centimeters or whatever, because that way, you know, women, like, I think they said like if you're under 6 foot, you should just measure in centimeters, because then women won't know how tall you are whenever you say it, and they'll think you're foreign. So, but no, I think I'm 74 centimeters. Is that, or 74, or no, it's inches. Is that what they said? I don't know. 74 or something. I don't know. I just know I'm 6 foot. That's all that matters. But yeah, I don't know why I got on that topic, but okay, so we're already at 3 minutes and 55. I thought it was going to be around 5 minutes. It might actually be closer to 6 or 8 minutes instead of 5 minutes. But yeah, because I was talking about the airplane. But yeah, being 6 foot, I feel like planes are designed around people that are 5'8", because like my legs literally start to ache after being on a plane for more than an hour. Like sitting in that uncomfortable position, all scrunched up and tight. Like I just can't. I hate riding on airplanes, but back in my old job, I had to do it. I would love to travel first class, but I'm broke, and for my old job, I probably could have, but there's a reason why most people still work that job. It's because they fly first class, and they're always so low on money, they don't feel financially secure enough to leave that job, even when they are forced to, which I kind of was. Versus me, I flew the cheapest I could. I, paid for the bare minimum insurance, drove my car as minimal as I could, and like ate the food they provided 99% of the time. Very rarely ate food that wasn't provided by them. Like I was living like broke, like stupid cheap broke. And that's how I walked away with money, when most people are stuck in that job forever because they can't afford to quit. So, but yeah, I probably could have flown first class, but nah, I'm good. I'll just take the cheapest seat. That's what I do. I miss traveling. I was gonna go to New York in a business class in a 757 American Airlines, but 2020 just had to be the worst year in humanity. Yeah, I was supposed to fly to California, spend 2 weeks in California, go on a cruise to Hawaii that was gonna take 2 weeks. That's what I was supposed to do, and yeah, 2020. I feel you, man. Like I wasn't even, what I was hoping to do was film it for you guys, so it was kind of a business trip, but it was more so for me to just go chill, but I can't really do that. And now I've got to by December, I've got to rebook everything or I lose the credit, which is so stupid. You'd think they'd extend it. Like basically normally if you want to cancel a trip, you have to pay for the insurance, and once you've canceled the trip, they'll give you a refund that you have to use by a certain date. Now, because I didn't buy the insurance because I'm freaking going. Like, that was my plan. Even with the coronavirus, I was like, I'm going on this trip. I don't care. I'm going. And basically I was just like, basically I didn't buy insurance, but because of the coronavirus, it almost acted like I had insurance. They had to refund me the money. The problem is the refund only lasts till a certain date. I have to reuse the money by a certain date. And that date's quickly approaching. They said basically by the end of the year I had to use the money. So I've got to rebook everything by December. So hopefully there's a cruise that I can book now in December that leaves in like July. That's kind of the plan. But yeah, no wait, it was a 757. I forgot. Okay, well I don't know planes. I know you like planes because you play flight simulator. Flight simulator. I don't really care too much for planes. Sorry, man.
So we decided to say,
Spotify ads. I really need to upgrade Spotify, but I don't use it enough. Like, I only use Spotify for stream beats to play copyright-free music. That's the only reason why I use Spotify, so it doesn't make sense for me to pay for an upgrade. Like, if I listen to, because I listen to Pandora, if I used Spotify like I use Pandora, then it would make sense to pay for this subscription for both of us, but it just doesn't make sense right now for me to do it because I'm broke. You said that, LOL? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the Hunter Biden thing. Something when you were talking about the bait. Oh, crack. I mean, yeah, that's what I was talking about. The whole day been watching SCP stuff and planes taking off. I don't know what SCP stuff. I'm assuming it's another type of what's that called? Where they like rub the mic. ASMR. That's what it is. OMG. Pretty alright day. OMG, guess what, bro? I got 69 in my physics test out of, I think you said what? You said it was out of like 80 something, right? AirPods didn't come today. I've been vibing more, or I'd be vibing more if they came. I got scammed. They said delivery today. Yeah, no, delivery, especially during coronavirus, delivery is, oh wow, it's moving this whenever I'm trying to scroll. Yeah, delivery doesn't usually come when they say, especially during coronavirus. It seems like, you know, all the deliveries are a little bit off. I ordered something that was supposed to, I ordered like 10 things from Amazon. All but one of the things showed up when it was supposed to, and then one of the items, even though it was all grouped and said it was going to be delivered at once, one of the items came in like 3 weeks later, and I had completely forgotten I had ordered it because I got 9 out of the 10 items. I just kind of forgot about it, and then it showed up like 2 or 3 weeks later, and I was like, what? What is this? So yeah, it's you know, deliveries are all kinds of crazy right now. I wish Concorde still flew. It would be a dream to fly on that thing. I don't know what a Concorde is. Again, man, I'm sorry. I don't know enough about planes, bro. I did see you, Wimley. What's going on, man? I think passenger 787 jets are now done as well. Okay. I know they're just making bigger and bigger airplanes. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. No, I just like, I don't know. So the funny thing is, and I think I've told you this before, is that I was actually in a like kind of learn to fly class whenever I was in in middle school. I think going into high school, I actually learned how to fly and flew a plane where like what they did is it's one of those, it's like a driver's ed car. I don't know if you've gotten in one of those before, but there's 2 steering wheels, 2 sets of controls basically. And in the last flight that I did, they take off for you, and once you're in the air, they let you take control of the aircraft, and you like, you know, you bank and you do like all these things, and they teach you like basically how to control it once it's in the air, and then you do that for about like 10 minutes, and then you switch seats, and then somebody else does it for about 10 minutes. It's a total of like I think it was like 3 people, so it was like a 30-minute flight, and the instructor takes it back down and lands it. So it was pretty cool, but like I've just never been that interested in aircrafts. I was doing that more so because my sister wanted to do it, and so it was cheaper for us both to do it, and because it was something that would look good on my resume for a program that I was trying to apply to. So yeah, that was more so why I did it than anything. I just kind of, I did it, completed the program, and then basically the program was like a bunch of steps. So you did that program, and then you did like an actual like tests and all this other stuff, which there were tests in the program that I was in, but then there's like, it was basically like, you got like Boy Scouts, and then you got like Eagle Scouts. It was kind of like that. It was like the next step led into like getting basically your driver's permit, but for flying aircrafts. Where it was like, that was like the start leading into that. And then once you do that, the end of that, I'm pretty sure you had to go in and take your test to actually get like your pilot's license. So yeah, it was like a pre-thing that they had me do. And it just wasn't for me. I've never been a huge, I don't even like the water. I like my feet on the ground where they belong. I don't like being in the air. I don't like being in the water. That's just me, but I will fly. It's not like I dislike them enough to where like I won't go swimming and I won't go fly. I'll do both of those things, but it's just like, it's not my preferred space to be in. Oh, those emergency exit seats would be pretty good seats, but for me, I prefer those at the back whenever I want to sleep. It's kind of a problem now because I used to put my legs on the other seats. Yeah. Well, on my parents' laps. Yeah, no, I see. There was only one time I ever got to. So there was this really cool flight that I went on. 99% of the time, whenever I was flying in the past for my job. Excuse me, man. I'm getting gassy for some reason. 99% of the time when I would fly, every seat was full in the plane. But there was one time that I flew, and I don't know why they even allowed us to actually fly. I don't know why they didn't cancel the flight. But it was really funny because there were like 10 people on the plane. And so everybody else upgraded to first class. Me, unfortunately, I didn't know about it being a thing. And so I was the last one, and apparently they had run out of first class seats. So literally everyone was in first class. I had the whole back of the plane completely to myself. So I literally just like walked around and like, you know, chilled, laid out across the seats and like all this stuff. It was really cool. Like I said, unless there was some really, really, really rich person that already had a first class seat, I don't know why that flight still went. It was kind of weird. But yeah, that was probably the coolest flight I ever had. And then, like I said, it was like 99% of the time, but there was one other flight that was really cool where it was like 50% occupancy. So like I literally got the whole back section. I got a whole back row to myself and just laid across the entire row. Not as comfortable as I thought it was going to be. Those seats are actually really hard. But anywho, 21.75 million damage, 2 keys to get 40 million. Ideally, so I guess I should tell you guys what I'm trying to do here in Raid Shadow Legends is ideally, see, I get 2 keys, gets me close to this guy's damage. Not quite there, but ideally I need 21. My goal is to hit that number every time. So basically my goal is to 2 key and get like 44 million is like my goal. But this clan is getting strong very quickly. So we're going to be upgrading to the next boss anyways here soon. But I would like to be able to 1 key and get the damage requirement on here. Would be nice. But yeah, wow. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay, no, never mind. So this is the only guy that's close to me because this guy's not really close. This is the only guy that's close to me in damage. And if you look at his numbers, like, or if you look at his heroes, I have this hero. I don't have here. I don't have here. I have these 2, and I have her. But I don't see. I see like this guy's using her. This guy's using her. This guy's using her. This guy's using her. Like, there's a lot of guys. This guy. Everybody's using her. Maybe I'm sleeping on that hero. He's using her. He's using her. These 2 are. Like, everybody's using her. Maybe I'm sleeping on that hero. One second. Let me read this hero right quick. She's gonna be way down here because I think I might have like leveled her up to 30, but I don't think I ever like actually used her for anything. Okay, she had a yellow arrow above her head. I'm just gonna actually look for the blue face, and that should maybe not that one. Where's the other blue face? Do I not have her? I know I did have her. I might have used her for a fusion. That might be what it is. I know I did have her at one point. This sounds like, I'm sorry, I just realized the music in the background. This sounds more like EDM than lo-fi, but maybe that's just me. Oh wait, no, maybe I upgraded her past what I'm thinking, and maybe she's like up here. No, she's not there. I don't think I would have upgraded her to 60. I guess I don't have her. I could have sworn I did. So if she pops up in here in the index, oh wait, what guild would she be in? If she pops up here in the index, that means I had her, which means I used her for a fusion. I've just got to literally check all of these now. She's not in there. She's not in here. Don't think she would be a barbarian, but we checked anyways. Not gonna be in there, not gonna be there, not gonna be there. Maybe in orcs. Nope, not in orcs. Demon spawn, maybe? No, not in demon spawn. Undead hordes, possibly. Yeah, so see, I did have her at one point. If I didn't have her, she'd be grayed out like this. So yeah, I did have her at one point, but I guess I used her for a fusion. Huh. What makes her so good for clan boss? She's a poisoner. Okay, so that makes sense. A poisoner on A1. Attack one enemy 2 times. Each hit has an 80% chance of placing a 5% poison. Debuff for 2 turns. Target under poison. Sensitivity buff. Oh, wait, no. 2 turns if the target is under a poison sensitivity. Oh! So, she only gets this poison if she's used her other ability, and that ability triggers this one. Okay, and so that's why everybody's using her. Attacks one enemy, places a 25% poison sensitivity buff for 2 turns. Okay, so yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. I just don't feel like her raw damage numbers would be good enough to justify having her on a team. Attack when enemy fills the turn meter of all allies by 2%. Okay, and fills the turn meter. So like, I was thinking about what I would use her for if I got another one of her. I would use her for an unkillable comp, but she's not really like good enough for that because of this turn meter boost. She'd throw off the exact precision that you need to do an unkillable comp. 80% chance of poison. Now I was wondering if, okay, is there a way to see what poison does? I was trying to describe it to you guys, but it'd be easier. Either way, so we did our 2 clan boss keys. Let's come over here, accept our reward. And then I don't think there's anything else I have to do other than going in here and continuing to farm food.
Whether you're breaking a light sweat,
another advertisement. So yeah, basically food is just like these trash heroes that I'm leveling up so that way I can upgrade other heroes to be maxed is basically what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and do that.
Or you can replenish with V8, the plant-based post-workout drink with just as much potassium as a small banana, and is always ripe for the picking. After you've kicked into high gear, fuel up with V8.
Now sleeping on planes now sleeping on a plane is going to be awkward. I don't know why it'd be awkward. LOL, my mom and dad work in the airport. Oh, that's cool. My dad has a high interest in planes and introduced me to them. I love them now too. Well, that's cool. I mean, as long as you like it, that's fun. No, I've considered working at an airport before. I like airports. It's funny, I like the airport experience more than I do the like actual flying part, because it seems like that's when you get like people at the peak of who they are. You get the business people that are coming through and just pissed off and like stressed, and then you get the people that are on vacation, so they're kind of stressed, but they're also just chilling because they're like, we're on vacation, yeah, you know. So you get both of the 2 extremes, and it's always fun talking to people who are like, you know, just chilling because they're on vacation. It's always fun talking to those people. I enjoy the airport. I enjoy the airport to a certain extent. On my way back, I'm just tired, so I'm like, I just want to sleep. I don't want to be here. But anywho, Wimley, what's going on? I finally have made it to your comment, my mans. A little later than usual. Had a work meeting. Yeah, man, it's all good. You know, you got to do your work, bro. This must be Raid Shadow Legends, eh? Speak of traveling being pain. Yeah. This is indeed Raid Shadow Legends. This is not a good representation of what it is because I am towards the mid to end game kind of player. If you are thinking about starting Wimley, if you want to think about starting to play Raid Shadow Legends, if you start an account, I would recommend starting with Kale, which after this round I'll show you who Kale is. If you think about starting to play. The other thing is if you think about starting to play this game and you start to get into it, don't spend any money, because I have an account I will give you if you want it. Once you've started, because the reason why I don't want to give it to you to straight off the bat is because I want you to, you know, like know how to play the game first. But once you know how to play the game, if you think you're going to play it a lot, I'll give you an account that's already started and fairly well on its way. And then if you want to spend money, it'll be your account, so you can do that. But that account is like, so for instance, if you look at my account, I'm level 63. That account, by the time I would be willing to give it to you, is going to be level 50 with a lot of stuff. But the hero I would recommend you learning how to play with is this guy. He's one of the starters that you can pick. This guy right here. He's really good because, and this is why everybody's using that other hero in their clan boss teams, is because of this guy, because he does poisons as well. So this guy is like the best starter that you can pick if you're thinking about getting into it, Wimley. But yeah, I can give you that account once you've like learned how to play and you know how to play the game. It's pretty simple, but I want you to play it for a while and make sure you actually want to play it. But and I guess I should say the only reason why I have that extra account is because there's this referral program. And I made extra accounts so I could guarantee myself these rewards. And see, this account is level 49. It's almost to level 50. So once I get to level 50, I'll be done with that account. So you can have it. And on that account, there's a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'd basically just be giving you the email and password, which were literally set up specifically for this account, or that spare account. And then, and I think there's like a Facebook Man, I'm getting gassy again for some reason. There's like a Facebook account associated with it too, I believe. But other than that, there's like nothing that email and password has been used for. So that's how I would transfer it to you, is just give you that information. Aside from that, let's keep going with our food farming in here. Okay. Wow. You guys left a lot of comments. Had to move to PEI, don't know where that is, in Alberta, don't know where Alberta is either. Oh, I think it's Canada, Alberta, Canada, right? In 2013 and 14, but I don't have an ID, so I had to bus with Greyhound for 80 hours. Oh man, I've ridden on Greyhound buses too. They're just about as bad as airplanes. Let's see, on a bus for 80 hours. Oh man, no, I've done, let's see. I've done, I think, 8 Greyhound bus trips in my life. All of them were terrible. Only one was really bad though. Nothing close to 80 hours. Nothing even close to that. But, like, I think most of the Greyhound bus trips I went on were like 5 hours, and one was, I think, 48 hours. It was 2 days. But that's like the longest I've been on a Greyhound bus. I would not want to do 48 hours. Because, I mean, even the 2 days was really bad. But yeah, I've been on a bunch of Greyhound buses too. Yeah, they're just about as bad as planes. Let's see. So I just leveled up 3-star there. I could probably do more because all of these guys are food. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So we still have these guys. So yeah, I can still level up another set of 3s. What I was counting out there was you have to sacrifice 3 stars to a fully 3 stars. The max level is based on the number of stars. So a 6-star can get to level 60. A 3-star can get to level 30. Once you get them to level 30, to upgrade them to a 4-star, you need to sacrifice 3 other 3 stars. So that's what I was counting. And for 2 stars, it's 2 other champions. For 1 star, it's 1 other champion. For 6-star, or for 5-star, it's 5 other champions. And 6-star is the max. That's what I was counting out. All right, so we've used up all our energy, which will fill slowly over time. And then now we're going to go to arena and fight some cheesy battles because it gave us some bots to play against for the start of this, which is hilarious. For 80 hours, I'm 6'2", and it was rough. Yeah, man. I'm 6 foot, so I'm 2 inches shorter than you. But yeah, nah, I feel you, man. I hate Greyhound buses. But I like them more than a plane. If they're both going to be equally as comfortable, I guess I'd rather be on a Greyhound bus. But the problem is that like an 80-hour Greyhound bus ride would be like a 2 to 3 hour plane flight. So that's why, it's like I don't know. Either way, I was going to go to France by a ferry to I was going to go to France by a ferry to Disneyland in December. Huh. Oh, okay. So you were going to go to France and you were going to go to Disneyland in December. That's cool. I've only been to, which one is it? There's like 15 different Disneys across the world, but there's like 4 in America, and I've only been to 2 of them, I believe. But I went to the one Disney World or Disneyland. There's like Disney World, Disneyland. There's like all these other Disneys. I went to one of them like 5 times when I was a kid because it was like at the time we were living, where were we living? I moved around a lot, but we were living close by. So I would just, we would go like once a summer. And, so I got bored of it really quick. But yeah. And then as far as going to France, I really want to travel more. I think I've told you guys this before too, but like my ideal trips are, I want to go to Hawaii and California. That trip was the one I was going to try and do. I want to go to China and Japan, which would also include some other countries in there. I might, visit the good friendly Korea, as well as like, some other Asian countries in there along the way. But like the idea was to spend another 2 weeks in China, 2 weeks in Japan, which was actually now based off of like the research I'm doing is probably going to turn into like a week in China, 3 weeks in Japan, because I love Japan way more than I do China. But yeah, so that's one trip. And then I want to do like a general Europe trip, like spend 3 days or so in France, spend 3 days or so in England, spend 3 days or so in Scotland, spend 3 days or so in Italy. And basically the idea behind that trip is to sample all these countries, figure out which ones I like, and then do another trip back and just spend like a week in each one. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to find a lot of places that I really like. But yeah, that was going to be a really expensive trip. So, yeah. And then I've already done Canada. So Canada would be on my list, but I've already visited all the major cities in Canada. And, I don't know. Canada just wasn't my thing. As far as like, I love the people there. People in Canada are as nice as the stereotypes say they are. Most of them are. But at the same time, it had this vibe that it just like everybody was so nice. It felt fake. So everybody felt fake that I was interacting with. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Oh yeah. So what I did there is I'm clicking here. This shows their team power. And sometimes it's wrong. So for instance, like these heroes here are the ones you're actually fighting against, and it'll be different heroes here. I don't know why that bug is a thing, but it will be a thing every once in a while. But this tells you their team power, and the team that I'm fighting with's power is, if I click here, I don't actually have to fight them. I'd have to click there to fight them. My team's power is 136. So basically, if they're under 100, it's a guaranteed dub. And I don't like to take any fights that aren't guaranteed dubs. Like I could probably take, which one was it? Like I could probably fight these 2 and win. It's just going to be super sketchy. These 3 are ones that I could fight. And the thing is like, what I'm looking at is what are top tier heroes. So this guy's a top tier hero. I've heard this girl is really good. She's not quite top tier. This guy's a top tier for her, for this class of heroes. So it goes gold, purple, blue. And so for the class, she's really good. I don't know how he really ties into this team, and she's insane. She's insane, he's insane, and these two are insane. So this one, I'm definitely not going to fight. Even though I'm stronger than based off the power number, this team is insane. She's insane. She's insane. He's the starter character that I'm telling you to play with. And with the rest of this team, he's going to be insane. And this hero is insane. So all these heroes are like insanely good characters. So yeah, not going to fight that. Even though I way outnumber them in power, I don't know if I could win that. This one or this one out of these two, I think I'd fight this team because there seems to be less synergy. I think I could win both of these, but again, I don't like taking the risk because you actually lose points up here. And also I can show you, I like keeping my percentage high. So if you look over here, this is the arena that I was in, and you can see that my stats, the stats reset about every week. I've only lost 2 fights out of 160. So I like to keep my percentage at a fairly high win rate is what I'm shooting for. So yeah, it's just one of those things. And then also I like to buy these out of the shop because these can every once in a while yield you a rare champion, a blue rare champion. Bang, bang. What event did I get? Oh, Dungeon Divers event. There's still that going on? Still going on for 2 days and 12 hours. All right. I guess I should have just named this a Raid Shadow Legends stream because I didn't think I was going to be on Raid this long. I thought I was going to go play Hearthstone. So let's go ahead and go here, sell all this useless equipment. Sell. Oh yeah, guys, I might be getting a job too, by the way. I guess I should let you guys know that too. Might be getting a job. But this job is not going to be like a super strict job. It's like a email back and forth kind of job. Like I provide them the service through the email, and you know, they do them on their end. So, and it would be a basically it'd be a commission based job, more than a paid by the hour job. And the other thing about the job is that so I've been talking with the guy who would be giving me this job if he wants to. And basically I already know there's clients of his that he provides this service for, that I'm not going to work with. It's just not worth it. If I'm going to be, cause he already said it would be commission based. If he does hire me, it's going to be commission based. And there's already clients that he's told me about that he's going to want me to work with. And I'm going to say, hey, if I'm commission based, unless you're telling me I have to handle this client, it's literally not worth my time unless you're paying me by the hour to work with this client. Because I know how bad it is because you vent to me about it every once in a while whenever we actually talk. So yeah, no. So yeah, I'm trying to work something out with this guy. I feel short. I'm 5'5". Well, first of all, you're probably not fully grown. The average male doesn't stop growing PP until, I believe, what is it? It's 23, I think. So you're most likely not fully grown. And even if you are, judge based off your parents. If both your parents are around 5'5", then yeah, you might be at your top height. But, you know, there's no way to know for sure. And, I mean, again, you're not much shorter than the average. And again, based off your age, it would not surprise me if at 5'5", you at least get to 5'8" if you're not fully grown. Like, that's just the way it is. And plus, actually being short has a lot of advantages, for instance, when flying. So, and being tall doesn't have, like, being tall being basically on the extremes has its advantages. So, like, if you're below 5'6", it has its advantages. If you're above 6'4", it has its advantages. But anywhere in the middle, you're just either kind of short or kind of tall, and nobody really cares, and it doesn't really have that much of an advantage. But yeah, I found out though that supposedly, so I have to measure the rest of my family, but unless basically based off, there's a way you can measure this out, but supposedly if I wouldn't have injured myself and stunted my growth, and done a bunch of other things to prevent myself from growing at the rate I normally should, once I measure the rest of my family, I'll know this for sure, but it's kind of weird to ask to measure your family members. But supposedly, if my family and I all genetically are average, supposedly based off of measurements, I was supposed to be 6'3". So yeah, I stunted my growth by about 3 inches, which is kind of sad. But yeah, supposedly I was supposed to be 6'3" if I would have not destroyed my body by playing sports and doing things that I shouldn't have been doing at a very young age. But apparently I was the biggest baby in the hospital in my current time there, but I never ate as a kid, so so I might have messed up my potential growth, possibly. Nutrition is a big part to growth. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's never too late though. You're still young. But yeah, nutrition is a big part of it. Hello, kitty cat. Hey, do you wanna poke your head up on camera a little bit? Because I'm not sure they can see you. I think they can see the tail, but I don't think they can see you. She wants attention today, man. She's just super about getting that attention today. Wow, went from biggest baby to biggest crab. What a twist. Yep. This was first ever supersonic passenger jet, flying 3 football stadiums in 1 second. Jeez. Nah, I just don't like airplanes, man. They're just too sketchy for me, bro. I don't know, man. I'm not a huge airplane guy. Most beautiful planes until they could, most beautiful planes until they could afford to keep it up. And also there was a fatal French crash. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, that's the other thing is like a buses are usually so big and heavy that if you crash into another car, generally that other car is going to be the one screwed over. You're going to be fine. If you crash a bus into like a tree, on the other hand, maybe not so much, but just don't sit up front. Versus a plane. If you crash a plane, like everybody's probably going to die. Like depending on how bad the crash is. Like it's hard to crash a plane unless you're crashing into water in a way that's not going to kill everybody. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not, I don't know. I like keeping my feet on the ground. Is basically what it boils down to. Last journey from London to New York was 3 hours. Jeez, that's insane. 3 hours to fly from London to New York. Jeez. In 2003. Yeah, nah, man. I don't know. I like flying and I like flying fast, but I don't know, man. Planes are just sketchy. The cat's still sitting in my lap for some reason. Hello. I know they can't see you there, but hello. I'm surprised you're just sitting there like a weirdo. I wish I was around to hear those beautiful supersonic booms. LOL. I don't know. They probably insulated the cabin fairly well to make it to where it's not super loud, but who knows? Indeed, however, Wimley, I may be slower at transforming into my final form. Sorry, it took a second to see your comment. Kind of like being a normal baby and I guess I don't know what that's about, but all right. Oh, by the way, right now would be the time to play Apex if you're looking to enjoy it. So many people are playing it because of the new game mode. It looks so much fun. I will be on after work. I want to play. There's a new game mode? Here, let's minimize here and see what the new game mode is. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna see what the new game mode is because Apex moves all my stuff over and it's annoying. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just not like, I don't know, man. I'm not super into Apex right now, but maybe I'll check it out. Once I'm done streaming for the day, I'll check out Apex and see what I think. But I think it's probably what the new zombie mode for Halloween is probably what it is, and just meh. But this time I'm a crab. The new Warzone mode is really good too. Huh. I might be more likely to check out Warzone actually than Apex. But I'll probably check them both out. We'll have to look. The thing is, like, yesterday I was supposed to edit a bunch of videos on my PlayStation. I literally never even started up my PlayStation yesterday. I just played Raid pretty much all day because I'm trying to get, like, I'm the top person in this clan, but I'm trying to keep my position, so it got me super into it super fast. So I'm like back into it and hitting everything hard. And so like this has been consuming a lot of my free time where I should be editing videos so I can give away my PS4, but tomorrow is my last day of school. Yay. Wow, that was quick. What? Oh yeah, Europe has a weird school schedule, or I guess America does. America has a weird school schedule compared to the rest of the world, but that threw me off. Like America, you're usually going to school from when? Like June, July, August. I think you start school at like early August. And then early to midway through August, and then you go to school until December, and Christmas break is when you take a break and then start the next semester afterwards. So Christmas break ends up being like close to a month, and then we go back for the second semester. But yeah, that's crazy. That's the end of your semester already. It's weird. The airport near me is Hawthorne Airport, which is an international airport and probably most biggest in the world. Offers the most jobs here in my town. Yeah, that's usually what it is. There's like for instance, factories. Factories usually move out to like rural places because they know that they can provide a lot of jobs, and a lot of people will be seeking the job because, you know, and it usually will pick up, like it can sometimes double the population of a town in a rural area whenever they move like things like that out there. So yeah, like you can put an airport somewhere and almost build your own town around an airport because people will come. But yeah, that's cool. No, at one point I lived near what was it? Is it JFK? I think I live the biggest international airport in America. I lived near that at one point, but it wasn't for a long time. It was like a couple months. And then we moved again. Many people in my town work in that airport. Yikes, I hate long train and bus travel. That's the only form of travel I haven't actually done. I've ridden on a subway before just to say I did it in New York, but like I've never done train travel. And I thought about doing it at one point, and I was definitely going to do it in Europe actually, because there's a train that goes from where? There's a train that goes from one part of Europe to another part of Europe that I was going to have to take. It was cheaper to take that train ride than it was to do a flight by like basically the train ride was like $10 and the plane ride was going to be like 60. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to take the train. But I forgot where it was from and to now, because that trip is like way into the future. Like, I want to go to Japan so bad that it pushed the Europe trip back, and California and Hawaii are going to be first because it's cheaper. So yeah, like that was kind of the that's kind of the plan for now. So like I started planning out the Europe trip and then realized I need to plan the California trip, planned and did the California trip, and then I started planning the China-Japan trip, which again is now going to be mostly a Japan trip. The only problem is Japan is way more expensive than China, depending on where you're at in both countries, I guess. But like on average, Japan is super expensive. I had to be in a train for like 13 hours. Yeah, train and see, the thing is I feel like I'd rather do a Greyhound bus than a train, because a Greyhound bus, at least they stop like every once in a while. Like there's a bathroom on the Greyhound buses, but they stop every once in a while so you can get out and stretch your legs and use like a real bathroom so you're not stinking everybody out that's on the Greyhound bus. But yeah, no, like I feel like they don't stop a train every once in a while to like, you know, let you do that. So, but I guess you can walk around they probably make the trains big enough that you can walk around in a little bit more comfortably than you can in a Greyhound bus, I would assume, because all the Greyhound buses that I went in, like, I'm not a big dude, but I'm a bigger than average dude, but I'm not a big dude by any means. And like my hips were almost as wide as the seats are. Like you almost have to turn sideways and shuffle sideways to get out of the buses. So like, nah, I'm just I don't know. I'm not about tight spaces. That's just me. Like, I'm not claustrophobic by any means. Like, I'm not like gonna panic if I'm in a claustrophobic space, but like, I just don't like, I don't even like wearing clothes. Like, I don't like wearing multiple layers of clothes. That tells you the amount of restriction I like. I like feeling free and wide open. I like having all the space to do activities that I can possibly have. Which is why I like being outside, or back whenever I could run around, I was, you know, going hiking, rock climbing, swimming. I was doing a bunch of stuff outside all the time because I like space. And so, yeah, I just like I can sit on the inside of a booth and have somebody sitting next to me and not like freak out. That doesn't bother me. It's just like whenever the only time claustrophobia-esque feelings bother me. Wow, I didn't think I was going to lose this fight, but I think I am because my 2 damage dealers are dead. But yeah, the only times I ever feel like really claustrophobic is whenever I'm on a plane ride that's more than like 10 hours, or a bus ride that's more than 10 hours, or specifically whenever I go into caves, which a lot of the times the caves that I've been going into recently aren't like claustrophobia inducing. But if there's like a place where they're saying, oh yeah, we're going through here, and you have to like lay on your belly and scoot under a rock to get into the next area, nah, man. Nah, I'm not about that. Not about that. But those are about the only 2 times I start to get like antsy and like I need to move kind of feelings. Whenever is those 2 specifically. Anywho, in India, boring experience. Slept through the most of the journey. Geez, you slept for 13 hours? That's ridiculous. Nah, I wish I could sleep in travel, but my problem is like, I'm not sitting still and my body knows it, so it's hard for me to sleep. Wow, I still ended up winning this. I think I can win this. I should be able to win this. But yeah, my body knows it's moving, so I can't really sleep well. And then the other thing was just like, I'm already antsy because there's other people around me, more so than the like tight space. It's the fact that other people are around me. I have an extreme distrust for other people. And so like pretty much like most of the time whenever I'm traveling alone. So like I don't if I was traveling with like my family and there were like my mom, dad, my sister, and like all these people were around me that I know, I'd feel more comfortable to sleep because I feel like I have a like layer of protection around me versus like if I'm just traveling on my own, I'm like, keeping my eyes out, making sure that nothing's going on. So yeah, no, I don't do sleeping on mass transit very well. Man, there was a game I tested and it absolutely identical to this game. Like identical though it was the same game, but is not. And I'm good on raid. On the raid account, I think good account. Thank you though. I appreciate the offer. I already have too many mobile games to play. Yeah, no problem, man. So there's one game that's pretty much identical to Raid that predated Raid, that Raid kind of copied. And then there's like 15 games that have come out since Raid, so that are exactly like Raid. And then the other thing is like, I feel you on the mobile games, although I do delete most of mine. I still have, let's see, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mobile games on my phone. Pretty much any game though that I've spent money on, I never delete. So some of those games I don't really play anymore, but I still have them because I spent money on them. And this game, I started playing this game like Apex. This game also is one of the games that I started playing really close to whenever it came out. I started playing this game basically right whenever it became public, like within a few weeks of it being public, like as in 2 weeks of it becoming public. Like I just barely missed. So the way a lot of people estimate how long they've been playing the game is based off of the fusions that they've been able to participate in. And I'll show you what a fusion is here in a second. A fusion is where you take specific heroes at a certain stats and fuse them together to make a different hero. So this fusion lasts for another day and 3 hours. Unfortunately, I wasn't playing this game much during the start of it, so I really didn't get close enough to actually fuse to get this character. But this is how people estimate their time, because there's one of these like every 6 months or so. I think there's going to be another one in October, though, possibly for Halloween, but I guess we're in October. But you know what I'm saying? I think they might do one for Halloween, but what they're more likely to do is do a fragment hero for Halloween, so who knows? Basically what I'm saying is that people judge their time and how long they've been playing this game based off the fusions they were there for. And there was when the game wasn't public and you had to get like a code to play the game from somebody, and I didn't know about this game during that phase, there was a Sir Nicholas fusion. And then immediately after that, once the game went public, they did a, what's the guy's name? What is the guy's name? They did a Shamrock fusion. I came in within a day or two of that going live, but I had just started an account, so I obviously didn't have the heroes to fuse for Shamrock, and this guy's trash anyway, so I'm kind of glad I didn't. But that's around the time that I started playing this game, so shortly after it became public is when I started playing this game. And back whenever it became public, I was still working at that job that I often reference, and I was making plenty of money, so I was spending probably spending like $200 a month on this game. It was bad. I probably have there's no way for me to check. There was a way. They had a bug a while ago where you could check, but I didn't do it. But it would not surprise me if I have close to $3,000 in this account. Close to it. But that's really not that much compared to, like I said, the old clan that I was in. I was the lowest spender by far. I think the next closest person to me was 10 grand. Almost everybody had spent more than 10 grand in that clan. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's not a good game if you don't want to spend money. It is a good game. It's fun to play. It's just, you're not going to be anywhere near competitive if you don't spend money, which is the funny thing is now I don't spend money on this game anymore, which is, I'm basically just trying to stay at the top of this clan and, help these guys until they don't need me anymore, and then I'll probably stop playing the game again. But yeah, let's minimize here. I think we're done with raid for now. We've done pretty much everything I need to do there. We're gonna jump on to Hearthstone though, and boot that on up while we're chilling here. But yeah, I'm assuming at this point Wimley had to go because he's probably going home for the day. But if you did, I'll see you on the next one, Wimley. Or it could have been PP that left, but I'm assuming it's Wimley because he had to go home. Oh, there's a new update. Ooh. Okay. Cool. There's a Halloween update for the game. Cool. We'll wait for that to... This is initializing. It's initializing really slowly. I guess it's because I'm streaming. I mean, look at all this stuff I have open down here. And this is 15 tabs here. So, I guess it's no surprise that it's taking so long for this to download. But I thought it was the same game, but it's not. Yeah, I've seen another game that was really similar. To be honest, I'd prefer a road trip than a train journey. I do prefer... Man, I'm getting gassy again for no reason. I do prefer a road trip from the sense of you can stop and get out, but I don't prefer a road trip in the sense that you're more likely to have an accident versus I feel like a train is fairly safe. A road trip, you're dealing with the person that's driving you as well as all the other drivers on the road. So I feel like I'd prefer a train trip, to be honest, if it was wide open enough for me. Even if it was an 80-hour road trip. Nah, I've been on several road trips to the middle of America, and from I think the longest road trip I've ever been on has been close to 48 hours as well. That was a road trip, not a Greyhound bus trip. And it sucked. It sucked so much. I hate road trips because, well, the problem is too, is that a Greyhound bus, you buy a ticket and you go, versus a road trip, you actually have to plan stuff out. And it's just, ugh, I hate road trips. I enjoy road trips in the sense that I get to go somewhere, but I don't enjoy road trips in the sense that it sucks having to drive all that time. It's a lot to drive. It's just more stressful, All right. Ooh, new mode available, duels. And welcome to Madness at the Dark Moon. Okay. Battlecry, choose a direction to rotate all minions. Huh. Start playing with this guy now. What is this? Buy now. It's probably going to be like a $40 bundle. What do you guys want to bet? $40? Oh no, $80. Okay. Jeez. Oh man. Hearthstone in there money grabbing. I tell you what, it's pretty crazy. Oh, I can buy this. I don't really like that though, so I'm not going to buy it. All right. Back. So what do we need to do? We needed to play 3 games as a demon hunter, paladin, or warrior. Let's go ahead and play a game as a demon hunter. Where is our demon hunter? Demon hunter, right there. All right, we're gonna play a few games as demon hunter and try and claim our gold for the day. Even if it was an 80-hour trip, I'm good on the rated account. Thanks for the thought, though. I appreciate the offer. I already have too many mobile phone games. I already read that one. Yeah, no, I mean, the main thing is that account's basically going to be useless to me once I get it to level 50. And so I'm probably going to try and give it away to somebody in our clan, or our clan cluster, because this clan is filling up really fast. It went from like, there's only 30 people can be in a clan, and it went from like 25 to I think now we're at 29 really quickly, and he's being the guy who runs this clan is being super selective on who he lets in, and it filled up really quickly once he announced it. And so yeah, I don't know, like it might become more than one clan, but I would like to you know, give these accounts to somebody that'll actually use them, because I won't use them once I've gotten what I intended to out of them. You know, it's just not really worth it. After a friendly minion dies, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Dude, this is a bad matchup because she can just kill all my good heroes. This is a really bad matchup for me. I think I'm just gonna go here and here and here. Call that a turn. She'll use her fireball on it again and kill it. This is a really bad matchup for me. All my heroes are going to die to her. I never play any games on mobile nowadays. Probably the only game I play on my phone is Jurassic World. Basically kind of like Hearthstone, but 3 attacks. And you collect dinos and make your own theme park. Huh. Cool. Now, pretty much, so like, I've got a game on my phone from each area of games when it comes to mobile gaming. Yeah, we're gonna do this right here, this right here, deal 3 damage to him, and call that a turn. Yeah, so, what was it? I've got a game for like each. So you've got like city builders. I've got a city builder mobile game. I've got a card mobile game. I've got a tap based mobile game where all you do is tap the screen basically, and you like buy upgrades to make your taps more effective. Let's see. I've got 5 here. Silence an enemy minion. Draw a card. Add a one. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Bonus if you played as the left or rightmost card in your hand, so that's not gonna happen. So let's go with, I really just don't have an option here. Draw a card for each friendly minion that has died this turn. Yeah, I just don't really have anything else I can do. Yes, I hear you. What? Hello. Silence an enemy minion, draw a card. Yeah, I think I just send this in. Bang. But yeah, I have like and then I have like a first-person shooter, and then I have raid. So I have like a game from each genre that I've paid money into. So like that's kind of satisfied as my need for another mobile phone game. Now eventually when what's that game called? Diablo. When Diablo comes out with their mobile game, which was supposed to be like 6 months ago, whenever that happens, I'll probably download that and give it a play. Lifesteal, deal 3 damage to a minion. Costs 1. Lifesteal, deal 3 damage to a minion. I guess we just kind of have to use that right now. I don't really want to, but Can I target here? I cannot target here, so we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with bang, bang. Draw a card for each friendly minion that died this turn. I mean, sure. I just don't know when else we're gonna be able to use that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And in the turn. Even that, I only open it once, like every 2 weeks or so. Yeah, that's the same way. Pretty much Raid is the only mobile phone game I play now. I go through phases. So like I was telling you guys about games where like I play Apex all the time right now. I go through a phase, like I used to play Fortnite all the time. Then I went through Apex and I play Apex all the time. These mobile phone games, I do the same thing. So like right now it's Raid. Like 2 weeks ago, I was playing the Tap game a lot. And then before that, I was playing the City Builder a lot. And then before that, I was playing card game a lot. And then before that, I was playing Raid again a lot. So like I just go through phases where like I play one game pretty much exclusively and don't play any of the others. Draw 3 cards, reduce their cost by 3. The end of your turn, deal 6 damage randomly split among all enemies. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go with bang, bang. Call it into the turn there. Bang, bang, killing everything. Let's go. Dang it, bro. He's gonna kill it next turn. Ugh, that sucks. Oh, what's going on, Joey Wizard? Sorry, man. I didn't see your comments. I'm really far behind on comments, bro. Hopefully, he's probably already gone. He's probably already gone. Hey, does anyone know who the HTTV that YouTube is? If so, this was linked to his name. I have no idea who that is. Most likely, if it's linked to his name, it's because of something that he's tagged in that I've been tagged in as well is probably what it is. Silence a minion. So who do I need to silence? At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Yeah, and then dormant, that one doesn't matter, that one doesn't matter. Cool. We're gonna silence here. Draw a card. Alright, give your hero +2 attack this turn, add a second slice to your hand. Draw 3 cards, no. Summon 6 guys with rush. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go bang, 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 and bang. Oh, come on, bang. And we are gonna go with here and call that a turn. And that blank hacked my PSN. Well, sorry, man. I don't know who that is. Also, I'm sorry he hacked your PSN. So it's weird that this stream would be linked to him because I'm not streaming from PS4. So it'd be really weird that this stream would be linked to that guy you're talking about. And no, none of us know who that guy is. I'm not that guy. I don't know that guy. And apparently, I think PP said, yeah, PP has no idea either. Yeah, I bussed for 80 hours and they lost my luggage. Wait, what? How did they lose your luggage on a bus? What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever. After this attacks and kills a minion, it may attack again. Ooh, okay. So we're going to kill there and then attack there. Got it. Bang, bang. Call that a turn. My man. I don't get how they lose your luggage on a bus. That's hilarious. Sorry, I'm sorry, Wembley, but that is pretty funny. What a wonderful experience. Yeah. Well, did you get your luggage back at all? I mean, I'd assume not. So, like, whenever they lose your luggage on a plane, it's usually because you had a connecting flight. And so you go on this plane, it lands, you go on this plane, and then somewhere along, whenever they transfer you from this plane to this plane, they lose your luggage. That makes a little bit more sense, which I guess you could do in a bus as well. But most of the Greyhound buses I've ever ridden in, you are doing it yourself. So like you go in and pick up your luggage whenever you're transferring to the new bus. So I don't know, maybe I'm just going in ghetto Greyhounds, but I don't know. After a friendly minion dies, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Okay. Reduce their cost by 3. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Bang, bang, and bang. All right. Then I think we're gonna go here, here. Oh no, no! I fell for it. No. It killed everything though, so I mean, I guess it's fine. When your hero attacks, gain. Yeah, no, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here, and call that a turn. But yeah, I don't know. Every Greyhound I've ever went on, I had to take my luggage out and put it in the next one. So I mean, maybe you're just going to nice ones where they're supposed to do that for you, but then that happens and you lost your luggage. So yeah, nah, I'm good. I'd want to travel to Japan in business class, if not first class. No, I travel on the cheapest. I don't care, man. I'm going on the cheapest flights everywhere because I am broke and want to travel. So yeah, that's the way it goes, man. Yes, it would be good to travel on business class because that's going to be a long flight, especially for me living in America. But like, nah, I'm just not. I'm too broke for that. Also damages the minion next to whomever your hero attacks. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with that. And then we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So yeah, we'll be able to kill that thing as well. Bang, bang, a bang, and a bang. You did. Bang. All right. Scotland is nothing but countryside and pubs. Well, I'm 21, so I can drink. I'm above 21. I'm 25 now. Yeah, 1995, 2020. Yeah, so I'm 25, and yeah, so I can drink at pubs. Also, I like the countryside, and from what I've heard of, it's a pretty beautiful countryside. I'm all about, like, I love mountains. I know Scotland, depending on where you're going, doesn't have too many mountains, but like, you know, I'd still want to go. I want to visit because I've not been there before, so it's something cool to see. Basically, I want to build like an itinerary of like things I want to get done and do all that. Pretty simple. 8 damage, so I need to get to 8. So this will get me to 8 once I do this. Bang, bang. After you play your left or rightmost card in your hand, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Well, that would have been an easier way to do it. Derp. Okay, well, here we go, here we go. Oh wait, Battlecry, give a friendly minion power. We're gonna go ahead and do that to him, I guess. And after your hero attacks, gain +1 attack. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go here, and yeah, I guess we just kill that. Yeah. We just played all the cards out of our hand, which was insanely stupid. I know. I haven't played Hearthstone in a long time. Sorry, guys. And Drunk Staggering Scotsman. Hey, man, Drunk Staggering Scotsmen are fun to hang out with every once in a while. Just saying. Dang it, bro. She just transforms all my minions into trash whenever she plays that spell. Dude, I'm gonna lose this game. 100,000% gonna lose this game. But hey, I may be wrong. Heard there's some mountains, mountainous region or something. Yeah, I've heard that in certain parts of Scotland there are mountains, which I definitely plan on going to see whenever I go to Scotland, because I love mountains. But I think their mountains, 1 second. I think the mountains in Scotland, though, are more like cliff face type mountains than the mountains in where I'm used to living, which the mountains where I'm used to living are like, when you picture mountains in the distance, that's what I don't picture cliff faces. I picture mountains, which is what we have picturesque mountains where I live. Battlecry, summon 2 of those guys. Okay, cool. Deal 4 damage to adjacent minions. So we want to attack this guy so it kills both of those, even though it's going to do a little bit more damage to me. Bang, and okay, what is that? What's the secret? What did it just do? Oh, it gave him +8 shield, because of course it did. Bang. And I believe we're done for the turn, because I can't attack again. No, I cannot. Okay, we are done. Yeah, I never got it back. Not even a sorry. It's a rough time. Yeah, man. Yeah, I kind of like being on Greyhound buses where I got to handle my own luggage, so that didn't happen. But yeah, losing luggage in transit is a very common thing. That's why usually, like whenever I travel to Hawaii and California, I have a carry-on that's gonna have all the tech in it. So my laptop, all my mass data storage, all of my drone, my gimbals, like all that stuff is on a carry-on that I'm holding on to, and all that's not in that carry-on is toiletries and clothes. Because what just happened? Why did he get rid of all those? Did he just fuse all those into one card? I think he did. Your opponent has 2 fewer mana crystals next turn. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Bang. But yeah, no, it's but yeah, basically what I do is whenever I travel, anything that's irreplaceable or stupid expensive, I have my hands on at all times. Anything that's like clothes and stuff, I can go to Walmart and buy some clothes for a trip if I need to, and some toiletries. Versus like buying a $500 drone, even if I can find one that I can buy just straight off the shelf, I don't want to be spending $500. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. Bang, 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 and bang. We're just gonna go ahead and kill this dude now, and go here and send in another 2 damage. We're definitely losing this, by the way. So if you're watching this, don't expect me to win. We're gonna lose. My entire life, I've left at least over 100 euros in the bus. Only got 1 kit back. Basically losing my PE kit many times, and even my school bag once in the school coaches. Yeah. Boy, man, I'm getting gassy for no reason. Excuse me. Yeah, we aren't gonna be able to summon him in. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead, bro. We're dead. You know what? I'm tempted to concede, but we'll just let this dude have his victory. Yeah, as far as like losing stuff at school, I don't think I ever really lost that much at school. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've lost too much at school. Maybe that's just me. I'd never get them back, lol. Congrats, man, on the job. Well, no, I'm saying I might. I'm not saying I do have a job for sure. I'm saying I might have a job. And even then, it's not going to be bringing in a ton of money. Because it's commission-based. And it's weird because it's commission-based, yet at the same time, they'll say, hey, we need this done in an hour. Okay, well, you might have to find somebody else to do it then because I'm in the middle of something and I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, commission-based might not be the best thing. It's a discussion that me and this guy are having. It's not a guaranteed job. Might be a job here in the next 6 months that he might need me to help him out with, more so than anything. Because if I do get this job, there's going to be a large period of training. Why did my keyboard just turn off? That's super strange. My keyboard the lights turned off. Huh. Can I still type stuff? I mean, we're losing here. Can you just kill me so we can get on with this? Can I still type stuff is the question. So search. No, my keyboard turned off completely. That's super weird. Bruh. Oh, and the other thing is I had to loan somebody. My keyboard. Or not my keyboard, my extra video camera. So right now I'm stuck to 2 cameras. I don't have a desktop monitoring camera anymore, like a mouse hand monitoring camera right now, because I had to let somebody else borrow that. So I can't really show you guys, but yeah, you can probably hear me clicking on the keys whenever I'm talking and doing this. And like if we go back here, go back to YouTube and go up here, we're in search. You should still be able to hear key clicks. Possibly hear key clicks. And like it's not typing anything. That's super strange. I hope my keyboard didn't just fry itself for no reason. Oh, me and tech problems. What would you expect? All right, well, It seems like everybody is jumping off for the night. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and close this out, minimize here, close out Hearthstone. We're gonna change the scene, and we're gonna finish up by reading everybody's comments. And call that an end of the stream because I don't think we're too far away from the end of everybody's comments. I mean, we're at 30 minutes past when, because I usually like to stream for an hour, for those of you who don't know, and we're about 30 minutes past that already, so super weird. I'm hoping this keyboard problem that I'm running into is literally just as simple as I unplug it and plug it back in and it works, because I don't know why my keyboard would just stop working like that. That's super weird. The game I was referring to was called League 2 Dark Legacy. It was a bad ripoff of Raid. Okay, yeah, so it came after Raid. There was one that was before Raid, but I can't remember its name. I just remember somebody made a video on it talking about how, hey, this is basically where Raid got all their ideas from. Raid just took off, and that game didn't. The average male doesn't stop growing, PP, LOL. I see what you did there, Wimley, but no, the average male is that. Most of my friends are 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, that's statistically average. The average male, or I don't know, it might not be the average in Europe. Actually, I was gonna Google it, but I can't Google it because my keyboard doesn't work. So let's just use my phone here and search this right quick. I am curious. So we just go here. Come on, go away, go away. Average male height in America. Bang. Search. Average male height is, oh, it's actually gotten taller. It was 5'8". As of 2020, it is 5'9". The average male height has gone up 1 inch. So I'm still 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm still three inches taller than the average dude. Now it's supposed to be 3 inches taller than that, but, and then average male height, the UK. In the UK, the average male height in the UK is 5'9" as well. Okay. So I guess as the world around, everybody's becoming taller. Let's just do, not the US. Let's do worldwide. Can we do that? World average male height in the world. Sure. Let's try that and see what comes up. Global man height. Yep. Okay, so the global average height of men, the UK and the US are both at 5'9", but the whole world total, which means there's got to be some short countries out there, is 5'7'5". So Americans and Europeans on average are about an inch taller than the global average, an inch and a half taller than the global average. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I could do India as well because you mentioned India. Let's do India. In India. Average male height in... Oh, India is a short country. Wow. Average height of it... Oh, wait. No, this isn't... I typed in... It literally says... I don't know if you guys can see that. The Google search is average male height in India. And then it says the first search result that comes up is the average height of an Indian woman is now this. No, that's not what I asked. I asked about the male height. But it does say Indian women are gaining height faster than Indian men. The average Indian woman right now is almost 5'5". Average human height by country. That's cool. That's what I need right there. Table of heights. Wow, this is super in-depth. Okay. That's not what I wanted to know, but cool. Australia, 5'9". Austria, wow, okay. Austria is average height of 5'10.5". They're among the tallest, I'm pretty sure. 5'10.5" for Belgium. 6 foot. Wow. In what is this? Bonza and Herzegovina. Don't know where that is, but that's 6 foot is the average male height, and the average female height is 5'7". So they're actually almost as tall as the average male around the world. I'm trying to find the tallest country. So the tallest country so far is that random 2 places. Canada 5'9". Oh, China. Oh, wait, no, okay. I read that wrong. I thought it said China was 6'1.5", and I was like, what? But it was 5 foot 6 inches and a half, and I didn't read it right. But 5'11" for 2 other countries. Czech Republic is 5'11". Oh, 6'1". Here we go. Dinaric Alps, some other Scandinavian-ish place. Denmark is 5'11". So the Alps is so far the tallest on average at 6'1". There is their height average. Let's see. Germany 5'10". And I mean, I guess based off my family, technically the average of the men in my family on my mom's side is all like, I think it's like what, 6 foot, like 2. So technically I'd be even above average if I would have grown to the same height as every other man that's in that side of my family. But you know, it is what it is. So it seems like 6'1" is the tallest country's average height. And that was in the Alps. Oh, 6 foot in Montenegro. That is their average. So they are really tall there as well. Nobody beat 6'1" so far. I haven't been looking for the shortest either. I don't want to call that country out for being the shortest. But there are some really short ones in here. I think they're all roughly 5 foot though. I don't think I've seen a 4 yet, because I think I would have noticed that a little bit more. We're on U's, so we're almost done with the list, guys. Sorry. This is a lot longer of a segment than I thought it was going to be, because I thought I was just going to take a quick glance, but this provided way more information than I thought it was going to. Wait, okay, so yeah, we're at the bottom of the list. So yeah, the Alps has the biggest height on average of 6'1". So cool. Congratulations, you guys. Scandinavian countries. Tall A mother effers. The average male doesn't stop growing, PP. Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, your friends are on average the same height as what they should be. They are at the statistical average. So I feel short, LOL. Well, also, like I said, you're probably gonna grow a little bit in the next few years. Well, it is what it is. My dad is like 5'7". Oh yeah, so if you're, yeah, okay, so chances are you're probably going to be around the same height. If your dad's 5'7" and your mom's 5'1", then yeah, you're probably going to be around 5'6", 5'7", in that range. Anything can happen. For instance, I have a friend who his biological parents, he got a paternity test to make sure, but his biological parents are both like 5'4", and he came out at like 6'1". So anything can happen, but yeah, most likely you're looking at like you're probably around your height, maybe a little bit taller is all you're gonna get. So sorry, man, but you're still not. You're slightly below the average. Like if you make it to your dad's height, 5'7", you're balancing out all your 5'9" friends to make the statistical average what it is. So yeah. Planes are unlikely to crash, but would be more dangerous if the plane crashes. Exactly. That's my point. Is that I know it's less likely to crash, but at least like in a car, if my car crashes, it's either because that guy's an idiot, which is less likely, or because I was doing something stupid and like fell asleep at the wheel. That's what's most likely going to cause a crash. So, I mean, I'd rather crash and have it be my responsibility and have it be slightly less deadly than being completely out of control. And then if I crash, most likely it's going to be dead. Like I'm going to be dying. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, I don't know. Planes, man. Planes are the most safest vehicles to travel. Yes, I know that, but still I'm good. Not so safe when they crash. Exactly. They're the safest. You're the least likely to crash in a plane But if you crash in a plane, you're the most likely to die versus all the other forms of travels. You're more likely to die in another form of travel, but you're less likely to die from that crash in most of those other forms of travels. Except for trains. I think trains are also like extremely less likely to crash. Like, it would surprise me if trains aren't exactly at the same stats as airplanes. But if a train does crash, I think it's still slightly less deadly than a plane crash, because like both trains are hitting each other at the exact same speed. I'd imagine like the first few cars, you're probably dead. But if you're in like the back, like 10 cars, you're probably fine. But I don't know. I don't ride in trains that much, so. Random fact. I'd steal a shopping cart for my parents. Wait, what? I'd steal the shopping cart for my parents and rammed them into random people when I was really young. LOL. Nice. So you were that kid. Shadow Royale. As long as one member of your team is alive, you respawn. Oh, okay. So this is the new game mode from Apex that Winley's filling me in on. Shadow Royale. As long as one member of your team is alive, you respawn as shadows with mobility powers. And apparently now you can like run on walls and jump higher or something, which is kind of cool. If someone on your team leaves, you get pet prowlers. Oh, that's cool. That does sound really cool. I don't know though. It sounds like it's pretty like spastic, which, I mean, spastic gameplay is fun and all, but I don't know. I'm not super into it. Holiday is only a week. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought when you said you were done with, like, tomorrow was your last day of school, I thought you meant like for a prolonged period of time. Oh, okay. So your holiday is only a week. Okay, got it. No, I think in America, we never got a week off for Halloween, because that makes sense that it's your last day, so you're getting off for Halloween. In high school, I don't think I got off for Halloween at all. And I think in middle school, we got off for like the day of Halloween, if not like one day before and or after, so we could travel. But yeah, like, no, we didn't get off at all in high school for Halloween, period. So, but maybe that's just my part of America. Then the newest holiday, and then the next holiday is December. Okay, so you're talking about, like, whenever I say last day of school, I usually mean like the last day before the next semester or summer break. I don't think of like, you know, I'm getting off for 3 days as the last day of school, but okay. Got you. We're on the same wavelength now. JFK, we were gonna go to JFK this year. Yeah, JFK is pretty big. Gotta go by. All right, for sure, Wimley. I will see you on the next live stream, my dude. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow morning, I guess, whenever you wake up and you watch the rest of this live stream. You know, whenever happens. Dang Klepper, got them Britain hips. Nah, man, like, I don't have like big hips. I just have like, my hips are, I mean, like, I wear a size, like a pant size 32. So like, that's 32 inches around. And that's a big, like, I wear a belt. So like, I don't have big hips. I just got like I'm a bigger framed person. And like, also my shoulders aren't really that large. Actually, I've got a measuring tape. So here, 1 second, I'll tell you how large my shoulders are. So if I, you know, sit up straight and don't slouch, but if I sit up straight and I measure from shoulder to shoulder, let's go to shoulder to shoulder. Oh, geez. All right, let's relax here. Shoulder to shoulder. How tall is that? That's, you know, 17 inches from shoulder to shoulder. So I don't know, roughly. I don't know how to actually measure my shoulder to shoulder. So, but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's 17 inches from shoulder to shoulder. Add that to the back side. That's what, 34 inches. And then add in like what, like 2 inches thick on each side. So that's another 4. So I'm like, I've got like what, 30, what, that was 30, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I've got like roughly like 40 inches of shoulder in circumference. So like, you know, I mean, like, I'm not a small dude. I'm just not like, I'm not like a huge dude, but I'm not a small dude either. Like, I don't have huge hips. I wear, like I said, a size 32 pant. So yeah, I don't have huge hips. I'm just like, well, the other thing is too, is like, I do have a big butt. And I'm not saying that to be gross, but I do have a big butt because I have an athletic butt. because I used to do a lot of sports and I was really good at squatting, and squatting is going to make your butt bigger. But yeah, so I do have a fairly large butt. And big quads as well. I do have big quads. Where was I? I lost track of where I was in the comments. Okay. Yeah, Dragon Ball something Legends. I have 1,100 days played and probably around $5,000 into it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Mobile games are good at coaxing the money out of you. Canadian. Okay. $1,100 Canadian. Or no, $5,000 Canadian. So $5,000 Canadian is probably what, like 3,500 in American. So you probably have about as much in that game as I do in Raid. I had to stop for a while because 2 months in a row I wasn't paying attention to my spending, and I spent more on it than I spent in rent. Jeez, man. No, so the way I did it is actually, for those of you who do get into Raid Shadow Legends, I'd recommend watching this guy called Chofly Mobile. He does a bunch of this stuff, but in the bottom of his videos, there's often links, and one of those links, hello kitty cat, you're jumping back up in my lap again. In one of those links, there's a value calculator. So Raid Shadow Legends offers you like 15 bundles every day, it seems like, and you can actually go in and punch them into the value calculator. And so what he does is he shows you what's actually a good deal, and that saves me a decent amount of money, because I know people in that old clan that I was talking about, they just buy every single offer that Raid offers them every single day. They're spending like close to like $3,000 a month every month. And some of them close to $10,000 a month, because there's offers, which comes out to about $3,000 a month, and then there's like buying everything that you possibly can buy, because they do limit you. And those people are spending like $10,000 a month. To tell you how much money Raid Shadow Legends is making, I think there's other content creators, and this became a big thing about a month ago, but I think they were saying that basically Raid Shadow Legends was making, what was it, I think they said Raid Shadow Legends was making like $100 million or $150 million a year annual. So they're making a butt ton of money, because people are spending a butt ton of money. But yeah, I never went too crazy on spending. Basically I just played for a long time and spent consistently, because there was consistently a pack that came out that's $30. So that was a guarantee that I was going to buy. It came out every month, and you could buy it for $30. And it's a really good deal. It comes out to about $60 in value. So a great deal. So I bought that every month. And then there were these every once in a while. So Raid also does this thing where whenever you spend money, they increase the amount of money. So for instance, they'll come out with a pack that they have a $2 version of, they have a $5 version of, they have a $10 version of, they have a $20 version of. And if you buy the $5 version, or the $2 version, the next day they're going to recommend the $5 version and not give you the $2 version. So Raid just does that. Why are you laying on the mouse pad, you weirdo? Hello? Hey, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be up there. Hello. But yeah, no, oh, I'm scratching in the right spot, eh? Her leg's coming up to do the scratch. Oh. You guys can't see it. It's so cute. I was scratching under the chin, and her back leg started coming up to scratch with it. But yeah, so I spent probably the most I ever spent in a month was $30. Probably close to $100, I would say, is probably the most I ever really spent in a month. Maybe peaking at around like an event, I probably spent like up to like $200. Hey, what's going on to the other person who's watching? We're just kind of chilling and chatting. Most people have already left because usually I don't stream for this long, but I'm just finishing up reading comments and addressing what people said in the comments. Also, there's a cat sitting on my desk. I don't know if you guys can see or not. Here, wait, I can actually check and see if you guys can see it. No, you can't. Here. Come here. Come on, people on stream want to see you. Come here. Come on. Nope. And she just laid down flatter. Okay, cool. Now, quit licking my hand. I'm trying to click stuff. But yeah, anywho, but yeah, that's probably the most I ever spent was like $250, maybe $300 in 1 month. And that was specifically preparing for an event around Raid. And even then I didn't like doing it. So it's just too much money. Even then when I was making money, I didn't feel good spending that amount of money. And so, but now I'm completely free to play. So I'm probably not going to be able to keep up with everybody else in my clan of people. I had to stop for a while. Yeah. Okay. In my rent, LOL. Also, I'm leaving at 4:30 your time. All right, for sure, man. Which he already did because that was a while ago. I had 4 transfers. They lost it in. Oh, you had 11 transfers. So you had 11 connecting buses. So you had to go from one bus to the other bus. You had 11 connecting buses. Quit licking the mouse pad, you weird kitty cat. What are you doing? Wait, no. You know what? I want you to lay there because it's cute when you lay there. But at the same time, I need you to stop licking all the stuff. Can you come up here so people can see you? Nope. Okay. But yeah, 11 connections. That's crazy. And they lost it in a transfer. They auctioned it off, figured it out when someone logged into my PS3 account. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, that's what they do. They do a lot of the times, like planes, they do the same thing. If they can't get you your luggage, planes and buses, they auction off the luggage later on down the road. So yeah, that's, by the way, if you're one of those people that likes to watch those shows where they do the storage unit auctions, if you like watching that kind of show, that's something for you to go to, especially PP, because you live. Quit trying to bite the daytimer, you weird cat. She's right here now. I don't know if you can see her now or not. Being a weirdo. Being a weirdo. But yeah, that's, you know, a lot of times you can, they auction off suitcases, like buy the suitcase, or like a lot of 5 or 10 suitcases, like they put it in a square and you buy the square of suitcases. So yeah, especially for PP, because you live near an airport, that's a good idea for you to possibly consider doing it as a way to make money, if you think you can make money at it. Like, so for instance, like if you can buy a suitcase for $5, a lot of the times, as long as the clothes aren't completely trash that's in there, you can bring the clothes to somewhere and sell them for more than $5. So something to consider. It's always interesting. And then every once in a while, you get a suitcase like his that had a PS3 in it, and that's going to sell for more than $5. So yeah, just an idea. And then there's, you know, every once in a while people traveling and they have like a jewelry suitcase, because that's what, you know, they make TV episodes about, is like stuff like that happening. When I was moving, there were security. All large luggage was handled by staff from the company. Yeah, no, see, I don't trust that at all. It's kind of like planes. I don't trust other people handling my luggage unless I have to. And my keyboard just magically came back on. I have no idea what just happened. You guys can't see that, but my keyboard turned off like 15 minutes ago, and now it's just magically back on. Let's just see if it works. Yep, it works again. So my keyboard just magically turned off for 15 minutes and then just turned back on for no reason. So we're gonna be YouTube searching that once I'm done with the stream here, which I think actually, you know what? We're at 5 o'clock, so this is a 2-hour live stream. If I stream much longer than that, YouTube might not put it up as a video once I'm done. So on that note, to the one other person watching, hey, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching, man. But you can catch me on stream Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on my second YouTube channel, Clipper Gaming, if you type that in on Saturdays, I also produce content. So on here, live, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Saturdays, you can catch a video on Clipper Gaming, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Saturday. But yeah, on that note, hope to see you guys on the next live stream. It's fun talking with you guys. Always, it's my favorite part of playing video games is talking to you guys. So I'm going to head off here. I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Peace.